I just wanted to take this time to introduce myself. My name's Elaine, and I wanted to thank everybody for the interest in my post. But oh my God, people, the haters. I am a nobody. I am a 56-year-old lady with arthritic fingers. I have no political influence with anyone. This post was not meant to be political. I am just a worker bee, just like millions of worker bees in the United States. All I want to do is work my job, pay my bills. But this post got way out of hand. First of all, I want to give you a little background about myself. I am a respiratory therapist for 36 years in the health field. And for all you haters out there, I wanted to show you my respiratory license because it was posted over and over again that I was a liar and did not have a license or was even a respiratory therapist. So this is on the Ohio Medical Board. You can look this up yourself. You can plug my name in and my license number and the date that I got it will come up. That's my respiratory therapy license. And I'm also a licensed cosmetic therapist. I remove hair. I do laser hair removal and electrolysis. That is also a license from the medical board. I've done that for 16 years, simultaneously at the same time that I was a respiratory therapist. This is, for all you haters, here is my cosmetic therapy license. I am a respiratory therapist that has worked in ER, ICU, long-term care. I'm BLS certified, I'm ACLS certified, I'm Code Pink certified. I have seen a whole lot in my 36 years. I've seen a lot of disease states, I've seen a lot of traumas, neuromuscular diseases. There's nothing that I haven't worked with, from babies to adults. As far as my voting background, so people were really pissed that I am not a registered voter. Although I'm finding that that is up for debate because people are saying, she lies, she's registered. So let me tell you the story. I was raised a lifelong Democrat. My father taught me, you vote for the party. Doesn't matter who's in. Doesn't matter about the person, you vote for the party, straight across the board. So that's how I voted for years and years. Honestly, the last time I voted was, I believe it was Obama, the very first time he ran, and that's the last time I voted. But if somebody's looking me up like they're telling me on the posts, then please tell me when the last time I was voted. I'd really like to know. And part of the problem of why I don't vote now is that I run 3 businesses. I work 16 hours a day. I have 4 grandchildren that I spend the weekend with. And at the end of the day, I'm tired and I don't want to study the candidates. So I'm being lazy. I don't want to vote because I don't think it's fair to the rest of the voters that I just go in and guess willy-nilly. That would be even a worse thing in the eyes of the registered voter. So this post became very political. I know nothing about politics. I did not mean for it to be political. I tried to educate, is what I tried to do. So what was interesting about this whole thing is people from all over the world responded on this. This thing was shared 170,000 times. Who would do that? I didn't intend for this to happen. I didn't think this would happen. It was totally you guys that did it. It wasn't me. Everybody else shared it. I didn't say share this post. Share this post to your friends, every friend you have. Nothing. I said nothing. So the world took this and ran with it, let me tell you. But what was impressive about it is that it engaged thousands of people. And it started lots of discussions about everything from political stance to disease states that people have, people's personal experiences with lung disease, people talking about the stimulus package. People were commenting on everything. It just went down the gamut of subjects, which was really interesting. It was all very interesting for me to read. Some of my favorites, absolute favorites, was Elaine, shut the fuck up. I didn't know what STFU meant. And I figured it out very quickly. So I thought that was really funny. The other one that I liked was I don't give a fuck. IDGAF. Did you know that one? So I thought that was pretty funny. A lot of people thanked me for clarifying. I didn't put that up to get praise and thanks. Not at all. I am an educator. I have been a clinical instructor for 20 years as a respiratory therapist. So I like to teach. That's what I really thought I was doing, was educating the public. But people took it more than that, and I didn't mean them for that, so I apologize for that. The other thing was, another thing that I thought was kind of cute is somebody said, your personal aesthetics are appalling. So I took that as she didn't like my tattoos, maybe. I'm thinking that's what she wanted, which is okay. Hey, ink isn't for everyone. So I don't know what that had to do with anything, but people started to kind of like personally attacking my body at this point. But let me tell you that I was all very amused by it. I read a lot of them. There was a lot I couldn't read. But I got pretty thick skin. Doesn't bother me. It's freedom of speech. Everybody has that right. You all have the right to freedom of speech. So, in the end, you can just scroll on by if you didn't want to read it. I do that all the time. But I would like for something to come out of this that's good. My husband and I have both been in the health field for 36 years. My husband's an exercise physiologist, and he's a licensed massage therapist. He does rehab and therapeutic massage. He's worked in many rehabs for orthopedic surgeons. We have a lot of information that people want to know. So I'm thinking about starting the Elaine and Rocky's Health channel. So before I sign off completely, I want to give you a little snippet or a little anatomy lesson about the coronavirus. So what happens to the actual coronavirus near the end when people are so sick is that the virus attaches to the red blood cell and knocks the oxygen off the red blood cell. So the way that our body is oxygenated is we breathe air in the oxygen passes through the little grape sacs in the bottom of the lungs and attaches onto the red blood cells. The red blood cells are like boats. They drive around our body, dropping off oxygen where we need it, come back to the heart and lungs to be refilled. What the coronavirus is doing, it is attaching to the red blood cell and knocking the oxygen off so that all of the boats are then filled with the coronavirus and none are filled with oxygen. So people become profoundly hypoxic. What does that mean? They have a profoundly low oxygen level. Everybody has an oxygen level. When a normal oxygen level pulse oximeter for people is 95 to 100%. That means that 95 to 100% of your red blood cells are filled with oxygen. That is normal. So when that does not happen, you cannot feed the organs. So when the coronavirus attacked the red blood cell like that, you take all the oxygen out of the body and all the organs die because of lack of oxygen. And that's what happens in the very end. There's a lot of ways that this virus is mutating and different symptoms. Not everybody's having the same symptoms. So everything's different. But I just want everybody to know that I am not a medical doctor. I am not going to give you medical advice. We can talk about things. We can talk about masks or no masks. That's a big issue. That was talked about. So what I want you to do is, in the comments, put some subjects of what you would like to talk about. And then we will go through them and talk about them and try to give you guys some information. Some normal layman's term information. No big, long medical terms that you can't understand. But I'm going to talk to you like you're my mother. So with that, I'm going to sign off. And if you like and want to subscribe to us, please do.